Hi y'all, it's Truth Exchange. I'm Nandra from Truth Exchange Tarot. I have my little baby donut here, little black cat Marcus donut. And yeah, we're here to do your monthly Taroscope for October 2016. So Virgos, let's get started. Yeah. So first energy you have is the Death card. Oh, alright, bye. The Death card. And then you have the travel, transformation. A lot of transformation and change. That's going to be the theme of the month. And there's going to be a lot of actual, movement happening too. Either you're traveling in a mindset, you're traveling to another place to refresh, you're going to a whole different environment that's allowing you, that is like the core of this change and transformation, like changing a new job, traveling to a new job, a job that's going to force you to travel, traveling to be with a partner or to meet up with a partner, traveling through passion. All these things are going to be the theme of your month, Virgo. So let's move to your. Is there anything else? I'm almost wanting to pull another card. I feel like something else is trying to speak to you from here. That can't just be it. Maybe it is, but okay. So you have another card that came out was the cycle. So I think this has a lot to do with the mindset you're traveling from. Like the core, it's like you're almost discovering what really, am I getting jittery? What really sparks you. And it might be specifically travel. It might be, it's like you have a butterfly here too. Like this little moth thing, this butterfly. It's like whatever change that you have is gonna move you towards transformation, and it's gonna be a cycle that you're addressing through this movement. Like you're ending a cycle, you're starting a new cycle, you're in the midst of a cycle, you know, almost like getting, because like I said before, this little infinity sign is a part of it. But this transformation is almost leading to another transformation. Like there's a lot of transforming energy, change, movement happening this month. And it's going to be familiar to you, is what I'm getting. So, start with the love reading. So you have here singles. The lovers are in reverse. The lovers in reverse, excuse me. So let me get a sip of water here. My water's spilling everywhere. So you have the lovers in the reverse and the Ace of Swords. A decision has been made to cut someone out. That's basically what's straightforward. Like the lovers is about, upright is about choices. And, sorry, my was picking at my face. The lovers is like a decision. The reverse is a decision. It's a disconnection. It's a movement away from a partner, or like, it's like a disconnection. And what is that word? Desolate. Something, disintegration of a connection. And the best movement forward is to just slice that out. And slicing things out always leads to a hard new beginning. Because it's like you don't want, like, there's a reason you had a connection to this energy. And like, what is the reason that you had a connection? It's Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands in the reverse. The reason you had a connection is like this person was someone that you can really open up to. Someone that you can just kind of unload with and just kind of feel like you didn't have to take on their burdens, or they kind of took on your burdens, or they just made space for you to kind of vent, to just kind of really have a space to be agitated, is what I'm hearing. But for some reason, and you know why, this relationship doesn't serve you anymore, so you're having to make a slice to it, or it's the person who's making a slice to it, or a cut rather than a splice, because the splice is almost like being in half, which could make sense with the lovers. The lovers too is an energy of Gemini too, so I mean that's particularly why this connection is being disconnected, because you have, again, the swords is about air energy, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. So maybe it's the person that's making a movement away from you or cutting you out because they don't want to take on your burdens anymore, or maybe the connection was around, being able to kind of vent to them, but now it's just not really helping you anymore because you feel like they're not listening to you. Either way, you're moving away from this energy, and again, maybe this is what is leading you to this new cycle and this change, this death, end of this relationship. You have a lot of infinity signs in here. Is moving you to a new cycle. Hi. Sorry, my kitty baby is being grumpy because he's inside now. So now we're gonna move on to what is Ace of, yeah. So to clarify the Ace of Swords and the decision around this severance is because it's slowing you down. Yeah, it's slowing you down because you come up reverse. And the Knights is always, I mean, the Knight of Pentacles is a little bit of a slower energy, but it's like even more slow to the point of stopping because of this energy that's not serving you anymore. Of like having once that was a place of refuge and solace is just not helpful anymore. So it's just led to sort of slowing you down. So in order to like move forward and to become upright again, gotta cut it. You gotta cut it. All right. So we're gonna move on to the couples readings. I'm like, shit. Okay. For some reason, there's just a lot going on with this singles reading, and I'm gonna pull another oracle card because that's just what I'm getting to do. I'm like, go put out that oracle card now. I'm like, okay. Hey, we'll do that. Yeah, it's like a Virgo. So, yes, let me tell you. Once you cut this energy out, it will be a healing experience. Like, again, there's a lot, like I said, there's a lot of transformation, change, healing, moving on from, moving through cycles, traveling, this severance will allow you to will be healing. Even though it's going to be very tough and very painful, it's ultimately going to be healing. Yes. That's all I wanted to hear. Hey. I'm like, yeah. Okay, for the couples, you have a little bit of a better outlook this month. You have Two of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. So the key to feeling connected to this month with your partner is building upon this foundation. And there's going to be a lot of building on your end because it comes up with the Pentacles, which is your Earth energy. I'm like, this is your Earth energy. So with the Three of Pentacles, I'm like, what can you do to build? And I clarified the Three of Pentacles. I'm like getting so ahead of myself, but I get so excited. So to clarify the Three of Pentacles, you have the Queen of Cups. So in order to really build upon a foundation, again, you need to be very emotionally available, emotionally open and vulnerable, nurturing, so you're able to, sustain this connection. Otherwise, I'm not going to even say otherwise. It is very necessary this month in order to like heal a relationship, is to be vulnerable, be open. This is going to be, like I said, a change in the mindset that might be new to you. Like, everybody has so many different things within their charts. You might have water energy already and be a Virgo, but overall, for your experiences, for Virgos out there, a lot of times Virgos have a hard time. I mean, Earth energies in general have a harder time being kind of vulnerable, or because there's just this, like I said, this little like I said with, I believe it was Taurus, to create foundations, not walls. Maybe, no, that was Cancer. Foundations, not walls. And this month you're definitely going to be participating in that. But what's going to be the bricks of that wall is that vulnerability. So that's a very clear message for the couples there. Yep. So for now, for the work, passion, finances, you have the Strength reverse, the Five of Wands, and the Four of Cups in the reverse. So something has shook you. Something has shook you to your core this month, Virgo. It's like you just lost your confidence in the situation, and it has to do with some sort of conflict that came about. Like yeah, you're very. I'm just like, I'm just like breathing heavy, like you don't feel good. Like this is something that feels very like icky almost. Yeah, because of the Strength card, like I know the Strength card very well because it's connected to the Leo fire energy. I mean, it's like a lion, so Leo lion. So when it's upright, it's just really the strength, this I mean, obviously strength, but this inner confidence, this inner stability. But right now, you don't have that in connection to the passions and the work career area of your life. It's like, I'm like, what event happened to shake you? Okay, it's definitely connected to the three. So you have to clarify the Strength card. You have the Three of Cups, and here you can see too the energy of the Three of Cups. It's what's at the bottom here. So it's like some specific experience in terms of your connections with other people in your environment has got you feeling some type of way. And like I said, some sort of conflict went down. I'm like, what did y'all fight over? I mean, it could be different for everybody else, but what y'all fought over is how to expand your project, how to expand your project. So it's kind of like you have this brilliant idea and folks just like kind of shut it down, and so you kind of like are like, well, I thought it was a good idea. I thought it was really cool. It was probably a cool idea, to be honest, Virgo. But you're just kind of like, well, I thought it was cool. Everybody's like kind of shutting it, like kind of shitting on it, but I thought it was. And then you just kind of like become this little defensive, like, it was cool. It was cool. It was a cool way to move forward, but now everybody's kind of just turning into I'm like yelling, turning into like a battle or, you know. I mean, it's not that serious, but still, it sucks because you really just want to move forward, but to expand it, but now it's just kind of led to this conflict has just led to, you know, just like all this energy being in the wrong place. You were just waiting for this, like the intention of this project was to manifest things or put things forward and manifest this beautiful, abundant, productive project, but has just led to this Four of Cups in the reverse energy. And I think sometimes with the Four of Cups, the reverse is like it's like an opportunity. Like with the reverse, it's kind of like acknowledging a missed opportunity. But right now, I think because it's like so similar to the kind of like the pictures of the Strength reverse, it's the extremity of the worst. It's like you really feel like you missed out. Like you really feel like you missed out on something because of this whole conflict. It's just led, I think maybe it's like led to missing a deadline. Like you had 4 months to do it, 4 weeks, 4 months, 4 days to do it. And it's like you spent all this time, you and your colleagues or co-workers or whatever have just spent this time kind of being in this mindset, this quarreling mindset And now it's just led to like and this deadline. So that's a huge bummer. Watch out for that in October. That's a really huge bummer. I'm like, I want to clarify it, but no, it's a huge bummer. You missed some sort of opportunity, and you're frustrated about it, and you're feeling some type of way in your feelings about it. So, it'll pass. It always passes. All right. So for your community, and then spirituality, other messages, we have the Woman of Worlds in the reverse, the High Priestess, and the Six of Wands. It's connected to this other energy, this other experience at work. Because like I said, you've been feeling some type of way, so you are showing up here in the reverse. I mean, the Woman of Worlds is the Queen of Pentacles, and yeah, you're in the reverse. You're not feeling in your element. I was like, the High Priestess is actually in reverse, not upright. So you're not feeling in your element. You're not feeling connected to your higher purpose. And it's not leading to you just not feeling like you have the success that you want. I mean, that's just basically it. There's just a lot of tough energy in this situation. And I think, like I said, it's going to pass because either way, all these changes, all these kind of things that appear as blockages are going to be eventually things that lead you to your transformation. It's like you overcoming these obstacles is going to lead you to become a person, to this butterfly, to this like energy. Like right now it doesn't seem like it serves a purpose, but ultimately it does. So hang in there, Virgo. Hang in there. So your overall advice for this month is love and intimacy flow into my life effortlessly. Definitely connects to the couples reading here. And then I am of the earth in harmony with nature. So I'm going to read the first one, love and intimacy, because I think it's a beautiful one. I haven't heard it yet. So every relationship is a lesson in love, challenging us to go deeper into the infinite realm of intimacy. Connection is our nature and vital of our health. Above any outside relationship, however, when we drop into a loving romance with ourselves, we heal the blocks to true intimacy and to share more deeply with another. Every woman has gone through something that has changed her in some way. Barriers to love and intimacy may be rooted in distant or recent experiences. Wherever you are on this path, this card asks you to remain open. Trust that you can forge rich, loving connections with others. Trust that you can forge rich... Oh, okay, that's what I just said. Intimacy comes in many forms. Adjust your perspective. Walk as a loved woman. Embrace your most intimate romance, the one you have with yourself. Lean into your own heart and feel the warm embers of your love. That's pretty awesome. I'm going to read you the second part too. Like I said, with this vulnerability, very key to building the foundations. And earlier with the singles, really being bringing you in touch with yourself is like being in touch with your boundaries and knowing what doesn't serve you, and when things that leave your life that doesn't serve you happen without your own control. Being in touch with yourself is going to allow you to move past it, and that's a lot of what this happens this month. So 12. Earth. We are forces of nature and carry the fertile, creative, elemental beauty of this earth, of the earth within us. We are born from it, and we are embodied in the embodiment of her harmonious cycles. Earth, my body; water, my blood; air, my breath; and fire, my spirit, is a chant we can all celebrate together. Like the earth and all her wild elements, you pulse through and permeate all that you touch. You contract and expand, gather, release, rise and fall. When you're in harmony with nature, you can allow this dance to lead you with less force and more flow. Communicate with the elements and pay attention to the softness of whispers. Ground yourself in the soil, unleash your creative life force. Our beloved Mother Earth generously provides us and is our sacred home. Respecting her lush bounty with gratitude and love, we reflect self-respect and healing for all. Together we are connected to her wise rhythms. All right, so Virgo. Well, thanks for. If you like a personal reading from me, you can email me at truthischangedtarot@gmail.com. And thanks for watching, and blessings.